قصيفة.
As the Syrian conflict continues,
entire cities flattened.
People run for their lives.
The Syrian government is using reconstruction and humanitarian aid as a weapon against the Syrian people who are desperate for food, water, shelter, and the chance to rebuild their lives.
Syria, a country which, until today, finds itself in a very critical state, where people live a life that's unimaginable for many of us that grew up in Europe or North America. The war in the last decade has forced millions of people to leave the country in hope for a better life, knowing they might never come back to the place they call home. But I think most of us know about the war and the dark side of Syria. The news in the last couple of years only mentioned Syria in that context. However, there's more to the story. The people on the street are not the same as the people in the government, so how do they live? What do the streets of Damascus and Aleppo look like in 2022? This video was meant to show you that Syria is not 100% a bad country. Yes, there are serious problems, but keep in mind there's still beauty in the history and culture of this nation. While in the country, I and the local people could not openly speak about the government, the war, or just politics in general for our own safety. This video is only meant to document my experience as a tourist in the country, so please do not use this video as your only source of information about Syria. And do not interpret this video as Syria is safe and all refugees should be sent back. That is definitely not the case. I still hope that you learn something in this video, even if it's only that the Syrian people want nothing more than peace in their country. Good morning from somewhere in Lebanon. We're on our way to the Syrian border. We just had a quick stop at this place here. I think we have around 45 minutes left. The whole drive is around 2 hours. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock now, and I think we'll be at the border by 10 and then cross to Syria. So I'm very excited. Can't wait to show you what it's like in there. So we just entered the old town of Damascus. This is the east gate. So we just arrived in our hotel in the old city of Damascus, and look at this room. I think this is so typically Syrian, at least how I imagine it to be. And we have this huge bed. We have a little smaller bed. And then we have this really nice curtain with the bathroom in it, which is also, it looks so traditional, like Arabic. That's the room for Damascus. Let's see where we're gonna sleep tomorrow. So just bought this Syrian bread with oregano and cheese for 50 cents. Oregano makes it taste like pizza a bit. So we just got a few seats from the store. And this guy is super nice. He just gave them to us, and they're really delicious, I have to say.
Spices and sweets, yeah.
Yeah, you can really smell the spices here.
What's your name?
اهلا وسهلا. اهلا وسهلا.
ما اسمك؟
انا عدنان.
عدنان.
اهلا وسهلا.
Hey, what's up? So now we're here in the golden part of the souk, and all of the things you see here is all handcrafted. So we're here in an old accommodation which was built in the 17th century here in Damascus, Syria. And basically how it worked is that all the people that came here to buy and sell stuff, they would open their markets down in the ground floor, the first floor, and up in the second and third floor, they would have free accommodation. And that's actually how all the ideas what we know as hotels today originated. So the traders would have their markets down there and sleep for free in the second and third floor. And the owner of this place would make money by buying and selling from the traders, or also they would receive gifts from the traders which were coming from all over the world basically, or all over the region, from Turkey for example, and they would bring gifts here. So now we're upstairs and I guess this is what the rooms were. I don't want to go in there now, but this is basically where all the traders slept. Back in the days when they had the market down there. So we're now here in this mosque in Damascus, and it's super peaceful, it's super quiet. People are praying behind me, and it's really big honestly. This is just the one inside area, but the outside area is also really big. And actually this building used to be a Roman temple, then a church, and only for about 1,400 years now, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's been a mosque, which it is until today. So behind me you can now see the grave. It's just the head of John the Baptist from the Bible. The reason why it's here in the mosque is that this used to be the Muslim part, and there used to be a church right here. And the Muslims wanted to expand the mosque, but they made a deal with the Christians which said that the grave and the baptism station have to stay here. That's also why this mosque is the only mosque in the entire world which has a Christian baptism station inside. So now we're in this traditional Syrian handcrafted ice cream shop. We're gonna have a look at how it's made. It's really popular here.
I see. Yeah.
Alright, so let's try it out. It's with pistachios. Oh, it's nice. I like it. Fully recommend the Damascus ice cream. It's really nice. So behind me you can see the wall. Behind the wall is the old town, and this is the new town of Damascus. So now we're in another souk, and usually it's open until 8 at night. However, because electricity is so unreliable here, and right now there's no electricity, they're already going home now. And this is the vegetable market in Damascus. So many people, and the smell here is super good. And now this behind me is another bazaar, but only second-hand bazaar. So it's a little different, and it's outside, but
some evening dinner, and yeah, we have some different, lots of hummus style stuff with olive oil, we have some bread, we have some pickles, so really